Kagurabachi. You guys ready? Really? Really?
Okay, I'm good.
Are you sure about that?
Possibly.
Look me in the eyes and tell me you're good. Look me in the eyes and tell me you're good.
Cursed worm.
I'm sure you can sense this yourself. Spirit energy exhaustion is different from physical injuries. 30 minutes is just the minimum of recovery time you'll need to use your sorcery again without risk. It's only been about 10 minutes.
Risk?
It could damage your brain so that you could never use sorcery again. Worst case, you could die.
It's Chihiro! Apparently all the enemy forces are focused on Senkutsuji Temple, if that's true.
We need to evacuate you quickly. Fura, get these two to the emergency exit.
Right! Chapter 55. Fight alongside! Ha!
What about Mr. Samura? We'll join him in battle, whether he likes it or not.
But if we join him...
Never mind that. The situation's changed. Leave it to them. The Makizumi are a special force dedicated to Mr. Samura. Commander, wake up.
Out of bed. What the... Who is this child?
I think that's Mr. Samura, and he looks fucking adorable as fuck!
Just a little more. I need my rest. I'm a growing boy.
Physically, anyway. Get up, your master's in danger. Do you want him to die?
I'm gonna need to get fired up here. You're swarming like maggots. Get down here so I can exterminate you.
No, I don't think I will.
We're not idiots. It takes special tactics to battle a legendary warrior. Explosions and smoke? Oh, his head popped off! Even when we distract his senses, he still picks up on hostile energy. Well then, the pine. He can't react to something with no will. We'll use his undulations.
Those sonic booms.
I got the sonic if you got the boom. Booyah!
I'm angry!
Those sonic booms. They're using them against Mr. Samura. All this noise must be dulling Mr. Samura's echolocation abilities. He can detect the enemy through a synthesis of acute attunement to sound and smell, and hostile energy. If we fight, we'll make sounds and give off hostile energy. We'll get mixed up with the enemy. Worst case, Mr. Samura could...
Shut it! You'll get yourself killed.
But they have special techniques.
Only them. Hey.
Stealth. They use the ninja arts. They've neutralized their scent, and during battle, they nullify all sounds and hostile energy. Thus, they don't exist on Mr. Samura's battlefield. Without interfering with his ability to detect the enemy, they simply remove obstacles through these special techniques.
The enemy is being diminished. This is... Hey, it's you guys. Bingo. Well, if you're gonna do this, just don't get yourselves killed.
They're the only ones who can fight alongside Master Samura. Kaminabi Ninja Force, Elite Samura Bodyguard.
Samura bodyguards!
The Makizumi.
Makizumi! This way! Dang!
Can we withstand all the enemy forces? We're dwindling at this rate. There's only one way, but we're too overwhelmed. If we just had even one more fighter.
Oh, one more fighter, you say?
How about two? The back exit's blocked too!
How wonderful. Like lambs to the slaughter.
Have to fight too. If we join the battle, we'll make it worse. We'll get mixed up with the enemy. Worst case, Mr. Samura could...
What's he doing? He'll get himself killed! EI, white purity style.
How many times do you think I've watched your technique?
You son of a... He anticipated Mr. Samura's swordplay? He joined the fight knowing he'd be mistaken for the enemy. That was close.
Don't worry, just do your thing. I'll adapt to you.
You cocky little...
It's going to work.
Oh, we doesn't accidentally kill him or something. I swear, that would be a twist I didn't expect. Like, I thought you know, 'cause he's supposed to be the master and everything, Samura to Uraha, but then Uraha actually ends up dying off of Samura, and the Samura's like, no! And then you're gonna have this whole redemption arc of like trying to overcome this and then teach somebody, maybe the bigger Samura, of how to, you know, be the next Uraha, you know what I'm saying? Look.
Help them.
What the fuck is that? Are you doing like a spell?
Kagebusha no Jutsu.
That mandala, what's it good for?
It's a teleport mandala. It'll take you to the front of the Senkatsuchi. It's not far, but with the fighting concentrated in here, it should be enough for you to escape. We've got to get you and the two sword bearers out of here.
What about you guys?
We've got to keep their attention focused on the inside of the temple. We'll stay here and fight.
You mean?
If it's true that the Hishaku have invested all their dispensable forces here, then that's good for us. If we can protect the sword bearers while exhausting their Dentenseki weapons, that'll make a big difference. It'll buy us time for you to recover. Even if we sacrifice ourselves, that's our job.
I'm the only one. Wait, I'm the only one who hasn't risked his life yet.
Hey,
And the
Curry's
fight's going
about
in.
to go in!
He's like, no more. I'm not gonna wait any longer. It's time for me to become the GOAT. The GOAT.
Freaking love you, Curry.
But hey, it's been 10 minutes, maybe 15 now, right? I mean, that could be enough for him to be able to, you know, still push out a little something to be able to help out in this whole fight. Because, I mean, his dimension ability does come in handy here. Remember, they have the Dentenseki. Like it's over time, they're going to die. Like, you could just trap them in there for a little bit, and they're like, oh no, I can't get out. This is a very battle-heavy chapter, I will say. So, and not to say they didn't have a lot of dialogue, because there was quite a bit of dialogue. I do like the fact that we got so mixed up. We thought it was a flashback to Samura. That kid, I mean...
It's funny because that was actually going to be a complaint of mine.
Really?
I'm glad it's not a flashback, because the way they did it, it's like, yeah, let's just show baby Samura. And then it just went back to like the regular time. And I'm like, that's a really weird place to end a flashback. Flashback is just one page. Like, what the...
Because, I mean, they have a plan currently right now of being able to try to like weaken the forces here, and the fact that Hercule is about to try to step up to do at least a little something. Uraha's also there, being able to actually match Samura. It's also a really nice thing to try to showcase, like, look at that, look, I've seen these moves done multiple times. I know how to mimic you to where, look, I can't get in the way because I'm you. I'm you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the way this is, like, I like their relationship and how they're able to like play off each other like that. So, but we'll see though. I'm hoping that there ain't no stupid thing that happens where, like, you know, he slips up, right? Because maybe he might not be as good. You know, he slips up and then boom, Mr. Samura actually cuts the guy's head off or something. Like that would destroy Samura, and that would hurt our souls as the reader. Okay, I like Uraha as well, and I don't want to see that happening. Because I kept saying there's always death flags for Samura, but this could easily be like, aha, juxtaposition, twist. Hey, he's dead now, actually.
Or both. But I do like the whole idea of because I guess it makes sense that being that Samura fights using his other senses, because freaking Sucker decided to blind himself. I'm never getting over that. But it makes sense that his bodyguards would have to adjust to his fighting style, basically, to be able to effectively protect him. Because he obviously seems like the type of person that, like, you know, well, I don't need a bodyguard necessarily, but I know that, you know, I can be overwhelmed if there's too many enemies, stuff like that. So it'd be nice to have backup. It'd also be nice to have backup. Then I don't have to worry about freaking, you know, slicing and dicing while I'm doing my thing. So very good choice on bodyguards for Mr. Samura.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're able to, one, do it quietly, which makes sense. They're ninjas. Ninjas are supposed to be quiet. Naruto, take notes. Yeah, the fact that they're able to do it silently, they're able to, I don't know how they're able to mask their scents. That I'm curious. They got that, what was it? Lumi? Yeah, the all over deodorant.
This is not a sponsor.
This is not a sponsor.
A Lumi sponsorship.
However,
20% off.
Oh my god, stop it. I like that concept of like being able to fight alongside someone who's basically blind. So
So, what are your thoughts when it comes to the next chapter? What do you expect to happen?
I feel like there's gonna be a death.
So, death is on the horizon. I do feel it as well. Somebody will be dying.
Maybe
It
not.
could be more grunts.
Yeah, maybe
it
not
could.
Samura.
Be Uraha.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be Uraha or Samura. I think like I feel like there's gonna be some character development with Hakuri in the sense of like he tries to help and like either it's
He
gonna
gets in the way.
be either it's gonna be like the woman, or it's gonna be the other guy, or it's gonna be baby Samura. I don't
see the fact that you said the woman in the first place tells me that she shouldn't die in the first place because like we don't even know her like that. Like we know Uraha and we know Samura. Like we care about them enough to know like if something were to happen to them.
Yeah, but
this type of way.
But also she has been the one like healing Hakuri though. Like
She can continue on.
who knows? Maybe we'll get a flashback, an actual flashback.
Oh boy. And what would you give this chapter of Kagurabachi?
8.5.
I'll give it a solid 8. I feel like it was just a tad bit confusing on some of the paneling when it comes to like the speech bubbles at times. It was a little harder to understand and make sure we're following accordingly. I hope we read everybody's lines like in the way we should, but yeah, that's like the only real complaint I will say I had. Just a little bit about the chapter, but art style has been on fire. Like god dang, this again the double spread with all the suckers coming through. Like what is that?
Also, he constantly like the last panel is always a really good
Yeah,
panel.
I don't know, he does it every time.
Every
Consistently, 55 chapters in every time. But like this video, because it helps the algorithm be able to push stuff out to more Bachi bros and Bachi hoes out there, you know what I'm saying? Look, you're hoes, all right. Let me stop doing that. that's not a thing. Don't let that be a thing. I'm sorry. I feel bad now. But do like it though, because it does help with the algorithm, okay? Also, leave a comment below and tell what y'all thought of Kagurabachi. I need to know what your thoughts are, and we can talk about it. And then, were y'all both confused? And was everybody? We're not the only ones, right? Being confused initially about, the baby Samura sucker and Samura, and we thought it was a flashback. I want to know. I want to know. All right, I'll subscribe. Got more Kagurabachi goodness on the way. You already know this, baby. And this is Anna M.
That's me. I'm the girlfriend.
Breakmaster, and we're getting the heck out of here. Until then, people, break out.
Freaking Bachi hoes.
Give me some Bachi hoes. Bachi hoes. I gotta stop.